Hi, and welcome to Burns Bible Stories for Kids. We do this each Friday morning about 11 o'clock, and today we're telling a story from the Easter storybook. It's not the Easter story, it's another Bible story that shows who Jesus is. And today, it's called Jesus Offers Grace. Jesus once sat down at the temple to teach. At this time, the religious leaders were very angry at Jesus. Jesus had told everyone that he was God, the one who gives living water to the thirsty. But the Pharisees didn't believe Jesus, so they decided to set a trap to make Jesus look bad. While Jesus was teaching, the religious leaders dragged a woman in front of the crowd. They announced to everyone that she was a bad sinner. According to their law, the woman should be stoned to death. So what do you say, Jesus? And this was their trap. If Jesus agreed that the woman should be killed, the Roman guards would arrest him for causing trouble. But if Jesus said the Jewish law didn't matter, the crowds would stop listening to him. So what would Jesus say? While the people waited to hear his answer, Jesus bent down and wrote in the dirt. Then Jesus stood and said, "Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her." That comes from John chapter 8, verse 7. Jesus then bent down and began writing again. Yes, the sinful woman had broken God's laws. But she wasn't the only one. No person in the crowd was without sin. They all deserved punishment. One by one, each person walked away. Jesus knew that God's law was all about love. Jesus loved this woman and rescued her. He showed her grace. When everyone left, Jesus looked at the woman and said, "Where are they? Has anyone condemned you?" She looked at her rescuer and said, "No one, Lord." Then Jesus, the only one who is without sin, said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, sin no more." He gave the woman a new life, a second chance. Jesus offered grace. Thank you so much for joining us for Burns Bible Stories for Kids. Love for you to leave a comment at the bottom, share this story, maybe even like it if you want to, and then join us again next Friday morning at 11 o'clock for another Burns Bible Stories for Kids right here on Facebook or on the YouTube channel. Have a great week.